Good morning, guys. So, it is bright and early. Let me get some light in here. Ooh, some light and some airflow. So, it's early morning. I got up super early today because today is the day. I'll be explaining that in a minute, but I got up at 6 a.m. I got both the girls dressed. We got in the car. We drove Taylor to work because we're still sharing a car. His car is in the shop. But when I got back from dropping Taylor off, both of these little beauties were asleep, so I tucked them in right here on the couch. So yes, I was up bright and early. On the way home, we stopped at Dunkin'. And we got donuts and coffee. I'm gonna feed the dogs breakfast, and then I have a couple things to do on the computer, and then I'm gonna get my BUTT ready. Okay.
So I start off every morning by going out and getting Grizzy's food. It's summer, it's nice, it's warm. She eats out there every morning. She gets 3 scoops of food, and then I go in the kitchen. She gets 2 capfuls of apple cider vinegar and a little spritz of coconut oil for her skin. And she gets it diluted with water for taste, because we all know apple cider vinegar straight up is not good. And then Daisy gets 1 scoop of food, which she eats in the bathroom because the dogs do not like to eat by each other. This morning Grizzy came over to tell me how good her breakfast was, say thank you a little bit. Now, I don't go out and do this every single morning, but this morning in particular, Cutter's cage had leftover strawberries, which were her treat from the day before, and they kind of hardened on the bottom. So she's going to sit in the bathroom while I clean out her cage, and then I'm just going to give her a little bath. Every time I get the chance to wash off all of her logs, I do. Now I'm taking her out of the bath, and she loves cuddling in towels when she's done her bath. Look how cute that little face is. Okay, so now I'm coming downstairs, and I'm going to make Cutter's salad. They're supposed to have greens every day, but I don't currently have salad. When I checked it this morning, it was looked like it was too bad to give her. So I'm cutting up some apples, which are a treat that she doesn't always have. Carrots are pretty much a staple in her diet.
Hello. You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you.
Alright, so now we are taking this beautiful salad up to her cage so that she can start eating, because she's really hungry and your girl wants to eat. She always gets super excited to go back in her cage, and I think it's so cute. Alright, so now I am just getting myself ready and adding a little braid to my hair. Today is a really important day. I'm going to make a whole separate video on that. But the next thing that I'm going to do is give Cutter her worms. And actually a lot of time has passed. She ate all of her veggies except for a couple apples. So I actually washed out her food dish so that she is going crazy for her worms. Look at her. So I actually washed out her food dish. Sometimes I put her worms in her dish, and then other times, because she was standing on it, I just put them behind her. Whatever works. She usually gets about 10 worms, give or take. Some days it's a little more, but always at least 10. And then oddly enough, we actually have a pet garden snail that gets leftovers of whatever else we're eating and sprayed down every day. So since I was cutting up apples, she got some leftover apples today. So I just got back from door dashing, but it is about that time. It is about that time for the dogs to have dinner. So as you can see, my big girl's here asking me for some food.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
Okay, go do your yoga. Okay. All right, you want to eat? You want to eat? You want to eat? You want your food? Hey, you want to eat? We have this one here, waiting as well. Stay, Grace. Yeah. Okay, hey. She broke this screen, by the way, so she watches me get her food through the door. So, Gracie, she also did this to the door. So, get a big dog, they say. Get a big puppy. It'll be fun, they say. It's not fun. So she gets 3 whopping scoops of food twice a day. And Daisy gets a different kind of food, which I'm going to explain in a minute. But they get completely different food. Daisy knows where she eats. She eats in the bathroom. Yes, your food is coming. Okay? It's coming. Grizzy's bowl gets filled with food and then filled with water every night because otherwise she eats it way too fast. So I decided while she eats, I'll just sit out here to do the update. So, yeah, she gets 3 scoops of food twice a day, and then we actually add water to it because first of all she eats too fast, and second of all she has really bad skin issues. So we figure like the more water she takes, the better, because I know water is like really good for people, so I'm assuming it's really good for dogs. I don't know. It just gives her like extra water, which we think helps her skin. For breakfast, you saw that she got apple cider vinegar and coconut oil with her breakfast, and she usually every morning gets a raw egg cracked in her breakfast, but we currently can't give her any raw eggs because we are out of them and we're sharing a car. So tomorrow's gonna be Saturday and I will go to the store and get eggs so that I can crack them in her food again. But she's so tall. She eats with her food on this ledge, and you can see some of her skin problems. I'm gonna make a whole video on that if you're interested. So then after the dogs are fed, I grab this squirt bottle, and it's really dark. None of my lights are on because it's nighttime. We keep only the lights on of the room that we're in, minus Cutter's lights. But Cutter's not even choosing to be in the heat or the UVB right now. Hey, girlfriend. So, I'm gonna take her out for a minute and talk about her. So, this is Cutter. I don't know if you saw our Getting My Bearded Dragon video, but if you haven't, I will link that down below. She is not even a year old yet, but as you can see, her colors are really dark now compared to when I fed her this morning, and that is because she was out of her UVB. So what I've read, what I've researched, I'm not like a professional on bearded dragons, but I did a lot of research before getting her. If she sees her cage, she's gonna want to go back in. But I did do a lot of research before getting her, and one of the things I've learned is that their skin actually turns dark like that when they're trying to soak up the UVB. She's gonna jump to the top of her cage. When they're trying to soak in the UVB. So I don't know why the silly goose was out of it, but she was. And anyway, actually, I can make a whole video on care for her, but she's supposed to have greens, a salad every day. And I had to alter her meal today because I didn't have any salad left. Actually, the salad I had left was like yellowing, and there was like 2 small pieces I could save, but I figured it might give her a stomach ache if it was going bad. So I decided that for today, we'll just skip the lettuce, and I substituted apples, which I don't do apples every day, but they are allowed to have apples. I came up here with her spray bottle because I do spray her down every day, and tonight I'm gonna spray her down at night because I forgot to do it this morning. So look at my butt chin. Hey, let me kiss you. It's about her bedtime. I'll make a whole, I want to make a whole video on her if you guys would like that. But she does go to bed at the same time every night. She's on like a pretty like strict routine. She usually goes to bed before I turn the lights off, and she'll be laying down sleeping when I turn the lights off. It's really hot in our house. We don't use air conditioning. Therefore, I turn the heat light off at night. I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna set the camera up right here so you can see when I spray her. She does not like to get sprayed with this, probably because it's kind of cold. So she does, oh, she's liking it today. Now, I think because I sprayed her at night instead of during the day, she sleeps up here on the top of her branch. She sleeps there every night. She's done that every night since we got her. But I think because I sprayed her at night, she's going to warm up in the heat before she goes to sleep. So I'll show you guys her when she's sleeping. So this is how I always find her. She woke up because I turned the light on, but she always climbs up there and goes to sleep. So, as she's going to sleep, it's time for us to go to sleep. So, good night vlog. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to see any of the videos that I talked about, you can comment down below. Good night.